Remake, rebirth, reunion. But I guess reunion doesn't fit the same type of naming scheme as remake and rebirth. So I can see you being wrong there. Looks like nobody's here. Where did they go? I'm gonna look around. But I'll probably be taking I'll most likely be taking time off from work to play it. I guess it kind of depends on certain factors as well. Because if I get offered this job that I applied for, that will complicate things. Oh. Then I wouldn't be able to take time off as frequently as I may want to. Remake, rebirth, recycled. And they could go with recycled, but there's some negative connotations with recycled. Different things would you do in the new position? I would be in a I guess like you could think of it as like a team lead, perhaps, but not in the sense of like I'm managing people, but more of I'm responsible for it's kind of hard to explain actually, because what I'm doing is not necessarily traditional in a role that might have a similar title, but basically I'm just responsible for having as much knowledge on as many subjects as possible, and putting that knowledge to use, whether it's answering questions that other agents might have, or handling escalations, or like customer terminations, stuff like that, I guess, just making sure that the place is running correctly and smoothly, but, handling some of the more annoying stuff as well. Exterminate. You hope they chill with the minigames for the next game. The interesting part about that, though, is like it kind of it sucks to say it this way, but The mini games that they have are basically the games that are in the original. Like they're it's you know, I don't want to say too much because you know there might be people out there that haven't played the remake games so far, but um you know, I agree with you. I do not want to do the mini games because like 80% of them are not fun, but like 90% of them or 100% of them are not fun in the original game. So, you know, you know. Where is everyone? They went away with Kuja. Two other guys stayed behind. They're probably at the Chocobo Shack. Why? Why did they go with him? They learned about our lifespan. They can live only for a given amount of time. Kuja said he knew how to extend our lifespans, so everyone followed him. He's lying. I bet he's lying. Look what he's done to us. He's been using us, treating us like puppets. Maybe we are just puppets, created to serve humans. Come on, that's nonsense. Where did they go? Can't tell you that. I can't betray them. Then why didn't you go with them? You said the two other guys are in the Chocobo Shack, right? Vivi. So would you not do tickets, etc. anymore? Or is that an addition? I would still do tickets, but it would be like escalations or like very specific tickets. I wouldn't be in the queues like I am nowadays. Nowadays I have a queue for my specific team and I go into it and I just click on the first one and read through the customer's problems and then try to solve it. Whereas in the new position, it would be, you know, this person did something super egregious. Okay, let me evaluate. Okay, I'm either terminating you or I'm, you know, penalizing you or something like that. Like I'm making more serious decisions in the queues. Even though some of the decisions that I make now are serious, but you know, yeah. Hello, is anyone there? Vivi, please open the door. It's born. Oh. Wait. Chocobo's gone. I think the most annoying bit was forcing the player to play their minigames to advance the story. I don't disagree with you, but that's also in the original game too. Finally. Finally. Hooray. Hooray. Still can't believe it. Yeah. I don't understand. Why are you here? You're here to look after the Chocobo. At first, we were going to go with everyone, but someone had to stay behind to look after the Chocobo eggs, so we stayed. Kept the egg nice and warm by putting a lot of hay over it. Can't wait to show him to everyone. They're going to be so happy. We have to come up with a name. Hey, what's happening to me? I feel strange. Me too. Stayed behind because you were worried about the Chocobo egg. I don't know. I wanted to follow Kuja because I was so scared of dying, but I couldn't. Felt like I was leaving something important behind. I want to ask you something. What is it? Am I going to stop pretty soon too? I don't know. Kuja said the prototype built before us would last longer. But I am gonna stop eventually. I was really confused when my grandpa died. He told me, Vivi, no need be sad. So I told myself I can't be sad. That's why I felt confused again when I heard that everyone was stopping around here. I didn't know what to do or what to feel. When I saw Dagger crying when her mom died, I wasn't confused anymore. I was sad. If I were just a puppet, I never would have felt that way. Mr. 288, we aren't puppets. I know we aren't. I hate him. I hate Kuja. He's turning everyone into puppets just to kill people. If it weren't for him, I know everyone would understand someday. Not fair. Evie. Kuja's secret palace is on the eastern side of this continent. It's buried under quicksand. You'll need a ship to get there. Thanks. I hope we can become strong like you someday. Evie has so much on his mind. Unlike me, he's fighting so hard. Thought I could change after I met Zidane. Once I acceded to the throne, I knew I had to change. Nothing has changed. I'm so helpless. Wow. Dagger, were you listening too? That crybaby sure has come a long way, don't you think? Dagger? Are you alright? Don't worry too much. Vivi has his own way of dealing with things, and you have yours. Come on, cheer up. We'll beat Kuja, and you'll get your voice back in no time. Zidane. Something wrong. Okay, let's get going. Mr. 288 said Kuja's palace is buried under quicksand, right? Yeah, we're taking the ship to the eastern side of the continent to get there. "288 rise." I go back to the dwarf village. Could be something there. Come on, I wanted to back out of the application. The best way to say it is when I first started at this company, I got a lot of freedom to do. There's a specific way to explain this. In my initial role, I could, I'll just say it how it is. In my initial role, I could finish the work that I was tasked to do within 1 to 4 hours. And then I'd have 4 hours to chill, do whatever I wanted, handle some more tickets if I wanted to, watch some YouTube videos, whatever it might be, or both. Since moving over to the position I'm in now, that time has drastically reduced, and I'm not able to spend as much time goofing around after I've finished my quota of things, because the things that I'm doing are more time consuming. And in the new role, I anticipate that I will have no free time to do any of the things, the extra stuff. So it's one of those things of, do I want to give up my freedom, you know, to have that extra hour, that extra 2 hours, whatever it may be, to just relax and goof around and not have to worry about completing tickets and stuff. I also really don't know what the work entails all too much. Like, I have a pretty good idea of what's going on with it, but, you know, there's so much more that I haven't been told, so... yeah. How come I wanted the position to begin with? That's a more complicated answer. I call myself the troublemaker. And that's because when people, and when I say people, I mean like managers or leadership people, say crazy things or implement crazy plans, I'm speaking up and I'm saying, yo, that's a crazy thing. That's a crazy plan. What the heck are you doing? And in the workspace, that is not a very common thing to do. Most people stay quiet and they brood and they do not deliver external feedback. What? Vivi's not in the party anymore? Okay, never mind. So that can cause, I guess, some friction, perhaps. But if I move into this new role, it's basically part of my job to provide this feedback, and I will be taken considerably more seriously than I would, and I'd be able to back up my claims and things like that with a greater degree of detail and reinforcement in this new position. So that's honestly kind of really the only reason that I want it, is because there have just been too many situations where I see like a policy change and I'm like, y'all are crazy for this, you know, and you know, you guys didn't think about X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, and yeah. So if I'm in those meetings and stuff like that, I can say that right off the bat and get that stuff fixed right away. Unfortunately, the position that I'm in, though, or the time slot that I would be in, wouldn't let me do that as successfully as I want to. Another reason I potentially don't want it is because it changes my days. I'm not going to accept it if I have to keep the hours that they want for it. I want to keep my current hours, but they want to change my days from Monday through Friday to Tuesday through Saturday. And that doesn't necessarily bother me at all. Like, I don't care what days that I work. And truthfully, if I have a weekday off, that is considerably more ideal to accomplish, various things that I want to do. But, I'm a status quo kind of person. I like things staying the way they are. Can you attack yourself? You can. Gotta bring more evil into the world? I don't know if I'd go that far. I'm gonna bring justice for the homies. I don't know. I try to fight for the people, when I can. Company's done some crazy stuff, and there's just been situations where we're in meetings and nobody is saying anything, and I'm just like, what is going on? Why is everybody so afraid to speak their mind? But I get it. It's not a very common thing. And I mean, even for me, like, I've worked at jobs where, you speak your mind and you're going to get in trouble for it. But that's just the way that I am. All right, so it's the eastern side. All right, there it is. Which, honestly, the fact that I haven't been fired yet is kind of crazy. I mean, granted, I'm not saying like super crazy things. I'm not, calling people out, telling them they're stupid or something like that. But I'm just bringing this stuff up. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would we do? Like, for example, currently we're doing training for some new agents on our team right now. And we split it up, so like the people in the morning are doing 4 hours and then the night people are doing 4 hours. And also at the same time, one of the other teams is having a problem with like a lot of escalations, I guess, going their way. So they need help. So my manager conscripted us to help the other team with their work. But we're in the position of 4 hours of our shift are being devoted to training the new employees. And then that gives us 4 more hours to handle our own tickets and our own queues and things like that. And our manager's trying to make it so that 4 hours is maybe 3 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour. And I sent a message and I was just like, I do not agree with this at all. It doesn't make any sense to divert our like, it doesn't make sense to reduce the amount of time that we have to accomplish our tasks even further when we have nobody to help us. Like, this other team, they have all these other people to help them, and it's like all hands on deck to help them. But if we fall behind, which is a very big risk, there is not a single other person that can help our team. And so, like, we're at risk of being put in a worse position because we go to help somebody. Now, it wouldn't be a problem at all if it wouldn't be a problem at all if we weren't training right now. But because we are training, it's like I don't understand the thought process here. But I personally knew that there was going to be no adjustment being made with my feedback. So I was just like, I'm going to give you my feedback on this, and I know you're not going to, like, nothing's going to change. But I'm going to give it to you anyways. Ooh, that got rid of confusion as well? That's crazy. Okay, that's not ideal. Big part of why I'm so cool. I don't think the managers feel that way. Granted, the top dog was like, hey, I want you to apply for this role. I have no pull whatsoever on whether you'll get the position or not, but you should apply for it. So I thought that was pretty cool. We'll see what happens. I gotta see how much they're gonna pay me, and I gotta see if they're going to let me keep my hours. I'll change my days, but I need to keep my hours. I'm an old man. I can't be staying up until 12 o'clock at night. You know, I get tired at 9 p.m. and there are some days where I'm struggling to stay awake before my shift ends. I knew you'd come. Everything is going according to plan. Dane, wake up. Also, I went into this one because I saw the other ones had, like, steam coming up out of them, so I figured those were monsters. Sid, where the heck are we? Good question. I wish I knew. When I fell into the quicksand, everything went dark. All I can remember. Me too. When I woke up, I was in this room. Oh yeah, where is everyone? I don't know. I hope they're all right. They're finally awake. That voice, it's Kuja. So happy to see you again. Rat bastard, where's my friends? My, aren't we feisty today? No need to worry about them. They're in rooms not unlike yours. Oh yes, by the way, I should probably enlighten you as to your current situation. Sure that even your feeble mind can grasp what would happen if you were to take that plunge. Kuja, you're dead. Oh dear, was it something I said? Either way, now that you're aware of your predicament, I'd like you to do a tiny little favor for me. I'll let your friends live if you say yes. Working till 9 p.m., that's mad. I'm working till 9:45 p.m. They want me to work until 11:30 or 11:45. Like an extra 2 hours or something like that. Or at least the position was for that schedule. Never. We're all gonna die. So don't get it, do you? Do you still refuse? I don't have a choice. Very good, you've chosen wisely. First, step outside. What will they do if they bring out FF17? I don't know what you mean by that. Hey Sid, I need you to look after the others. Fine, I won't let you down. And you come back safe. Yeah, I will. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You frog sucker. Where in the order does that go? Oh, if I want to play a newer Final Fantasy game, I do that. Like, Final Fantasy 16 came out between, I think, like 13 and 10 or something like that, and I played Final Fantasy 16, you know, I wouldn't say immediately, but, you know, I didn't wait in line. Not these guys again. Stand between the two black mages. Welcome to my humble abode. Let's cut to the chase and tell me what the heck you want. We're upset, aren't we? Well, this is your errand. I want you to go somewhere and bring something back for me. Tell me what it is already, you demon. I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Surely you haven't forgotten that I hold your friends' lives in my hands. Grr. I'm going to send you to a place called Oilvert. 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 I don't know. Where's that? Oilvert is south of the Seaways Canyon on the Forgotten Continent. It really isn't my kind of place. What do you mean by that? You see, there is an anti-magic barrier around the place. And I want to send you because you're too stupid to use magic. Once there, I want you to retrieve the Gulag Stone for me. What do you say? It's a simple task. Or isn't it a simple task? I'll even send you on my luxury cruise ship, so you won't have to worry about transportation. Perhaps it's too much for you. I'd better send you with 3 of your friends just to be safe. Besides, nobody likes to fight against himself. Never mind. Speak their names when you've chosen your partners. Alright, Vivi, my dog. Amarant, because that's the strategy I'm going with right now. And Quina. Come on, Vivi, Quina, and Amarant. Fine, I shall summon them. Vivi. Quina. Amarant. Step through the dome. See to the center of the platform. Aren't you going to ask us why we're doing this? No, I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. The stage is yours. Spare me the emotional reunion scene, please. Now go stand with your friends. Better keep your promise, Kuja. Of course, you needn't worry one bit. What a bunch of idiots. Nuh-uh, you're the idiot. You fell for one of the classic blunders. Bet against the Sicilian when death is on the line. Ogre. Oh wow, you just took a bajillion damage. And you have a bajillion health. Okay, well, you're gonna die now. That counterattack ruined it. I feel like maybe I should turn off counterattacks. It's getting to that point. But it's just a random encounter. It doesn't matter. Ogre probably doesn't even give me anything anyway. Whoa. That must be the Hildegard one. Eating. Oh, that did damage to everybody. That's a very interesting interaction. That is a very interesting interaction. Told not to go any farther. Physical attack red. Oh yeah, that heal sucks. Sucks a lot. Magic attack blue. Oh no. Okay, you didn't kill it. How much HP do you have? Up is not good. You have too much HP. If this wakes you up. Oh, you both swapped to magic. That did wake you up. Union. Oh. Get stopped back, sucker. Okay. Now we can... Oh. That ended the fight. That's weird. I didn't know stop worked like that. What does accuracy do? Let's equip that. Seems nice. We've learned quite a bit of skills on Zidane. Nothing else for you to learn, so I'm just going to give you the black belt for now. You have revived, so now you can go back to running shoes. Probably should have had the running shoes on somebody while he was learning that. That would have been the most efficient use of them. But oh well. Now we have to wait for Quina to learn Reflect. Cannot move the camera around, in case anybody was wondering. Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Hey, say something. They will not answer to you. Respond to our orders only, they do. you backstabbing bozos. Those are slanderous words. Worse lies I have never heard. You needn't concern yourselves with such things. For an end to your friends' lives we shall bring. Darn it. Black mages were originally designed to oppress, but a strong sense of self that black waltzes came to possess. Always obey us, these mages do, because a strong ego they have not. These mass-produced ones are to break once we're through with their lot. Other purpose than war they have not. They have grown attached to life, yet they'll soon disappear. Hilarious. Nothing but toys are they here. I don't think you guys are any different. What? Rubbish. Say that the black mages have no souls, but you guys are pawns just like them. Am I right or what? We won't be talking so big once we're done with you. Regret those words, you will. Well, let's just take it easy until we arrive. Drive safe, alright? Threatening me, Master Jedi. We'll drive this boat into the ground. And then come up out the ocean like a whale. Breach it. Oh, there's that shimmering thing. You need an airship for that too. Ooh, there's the Queen of Forest. Let me down right here. Hey. Probably should have saved. Might come across like a Giga Dragon or something. Oh dear. Not a dragon. It's a house. Let's just see if you have anything. Let me see if I can eat the house. Ether, eye potion, 4. Seems like that cannon reduces HP by half. Yeah. Final Fantasy X no battles clip here. Oh, looks like you're on your last legs and you'll die right here. Oh, maybe not. Mr. JRPG is playing Final Fantasy X right now, and I was reminded of that clip when he was in that dungeon. He was trying to get a retro achievement on a boss by not casting Bahamut. And then he casted Bahamut. And life was hard. What's the name of that? Blair Surpass? Boy. Any problems? You know where your next destination is, right? Your enemies will fly you there. They both sides a lot of time. Oilvert. Oilvert. Go with Oilvert. Doesn't sound atrocious. It's nom nom time. Oh my gosh, I am mashing that button. How did that frog get away from me? Oh, this is the best one so far. Like, the frogs are not insanely annoying. Battle boots. Except for this frog. Get in my belly. Gotcha. What battle boots do? MP attack and HP. Nothing. Who gets that initiative? This reduces my spirit by 2, which is unfortunate, or else I would equip this. I think we're saving up for auto float on you. You already have auto float? Yeah. You devil killer. I don't know what this house is, but maybe it's a devil. this side, I guess. Never seen a treasure chest in this area, but see where this goes. Perhaps I made the right decision going over here. Or perhaps not. I have no idea where I am. Oh, if that kills you. Okay, you get healed by water. Guess I was wrong. There was nothing there after all. Alright, we'll save and mark.